Okay, wow, this is a big box for a single film. Yeah, one film in there. Just one film. We're going to open it up, we're going to take a look. But first, we're going to have a little talk. Where have I been? Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to this video where I'm going to be opening that little bit of post plus two little ones here. So yeah, I haven't uploaded for a little while. I came downhill. So apologies for not uploading. I was going to do a self-pity video to try and get some pity votes. Like what seems to be a trend that goes on with people bringing their illnesses onto their channels and things like that. You don't care about that. I don't care to bring that stuff onto the channel either, really. Do you know what I mean? But I will acknowledge that I have been unwell. Hence, I stepped away from the channel and not really done any videos. I had flu. And the wife had flu. She got it before me. I obviously caught it off of her. I spent days on my back on the sofa in the front room. I was sleeping down there. I was coughing badly. I was tight-chested, like my pain in my rib cage all the way around. I ached. I had temperature, all that stuff. It didn't go away. And the beginnings of this were seen on my live with Matt V, over at Matt V's Movies. He done a live last Sunday. I was on that with him and with Gareth Welshman Reviews. Go and check it out, hint hint. And that's where I was coughing on that, and it just spiraled from there. And yeah, I didn't do no videoing. Although in the week, on the Wednesday night, I did do a live. I appeared on the live on the Bounty Bunch because some issues needed to be discussed. Primarily the issues where I've been called out as being racist in one of my videos. You can go check out this video, you know, the chat there, because I'm calling out the individual that's called me out about being racist, who's got no bottle whatsoever to actually step up to the plate and come and talk to me himself about his issues. No, it's just, anyway, you can go and check that out. I was quite vocal. However, I do regret doing that video. I do regret doing that live. I really do. Not because of what I've said, because I was so damn ill. It feels like it wasn't me who'd actually done it. I need to watch it again. I don't know how I came across. I don't know how I managed it. I don't know how I got through that night. Just a bit of goodwill and being dosed up. But yeah, so what I mean by I shouldn't have done it, I mean in the sense that I wish we'd postponed it a little bit and done it when I was feeling a little bit better, because I got no idea about how I came across whatsoever. But there we go. So if you want to check out that and me confronting someone who says that I've used racial terms, etc., blah 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 blah, then you can go and check that video out. Link in the description down below. Yes. So other than, you know, obviously yesterday I uploaded my review for Captain Marvel 2, or The Marvels as it's called. Not a very good film. Yeah, I've been pretty silent. I've been, you know, because I haven't even watched anything. I haven't put my TV on this week. TV hasn't been on since Saturday evening. It's funny because I can't. You'd think, oh well, if you're ill, that's a good time to just relax, watch telly. I can't. I was so bad, I can't even do that. And the fear that I have, and this is a true fear, so to speak, and a true thing that happens with me, that if I feel ill, it rubs off onto the film, and then the next time I watch that film, it brings back the memories of how I was feeling when I previously watched the film, and thusly not enjoyed the film because I was feeling bad. And so I tend to, like, I think I watched an episode of Family Guy. I think that was it, one episode of Family Guy. No, actually, I watched the Sly review. I watched the Sly, the Sylvester Stallone documentary. I watched that. I did put myself through that. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean put myself through it because I weren't feeling well. It was a really good documentary. You know, I like Sylvester Stallone, and it's on Netflix. If you get the opportunity, it's only like 95 minutes. I highly recommend watching it. Sylvester Stallone is such an intelligent guy, and it's, you know, nice to look into his career and how it started, and the Rockies and the Rambos, and how his career went, and all this sort of a thing. And his life. It's really worth watching and delving into his psyche. Is fantastic stuff. Anyway, we're here to take a look at what's in this big box. What have I ordered? But before that, let us take a look here. So first up, we have this. It is open, yeah, because this goes to my dad's. My dad opened it, and rings me up and says, "Oh, this is a ride for you." He just knows, he wants to see what I bought. But what we have in here is issue 1 of the new Punisher comic. Yes, from Marvel. This isn't Frank Castle. Frank Castle is no longer the Punisher at this moment in time. It's this new geezer. I've got to read it, and I'm going to review it as well. Marvel have destroyed Frank Castle. They don't want Frank Castle. They don't want the symbol on his chest. I'd rather go with this new iteration. But I'm hoping this is just all leading into the potential return of Frank Castle at some point down the road. That's how things usually go. But there's issues outside of Marvel with the chest logo and it being appropriated by other individuals in law enforcement, in military, in hate groups and things like this, that Marvel have been put off of using it in the comics. But why you still can't use Frank Castle but change, I don't know. The last series of the comic, what they've done with Frank Castle was a travesty. And I'll be interested. I'll give this one a fair review. I'll see how it goes. I'm a big Punisher fan, as you know. So reading the comic about the Punisher that isn't Frank Castle. I mean, you had Jake Gallows, who was Punisher 2099, which was fine. It depends on the context and the writing and where it's all going to lead. But I'll get into that. And there's a variant cover version as well. That was the other bit of post I just opened, sorry, off camera. I was doing it down here and pulled this out. That was what the other one was. So see, I'm still not really with it, am I? But there we go. So let's have a look at this big one. Oh. Alright, so where am I going to open this beauty up from? Okay, there's my address. My dress is adorning that bit there. So this is one release in here. This is just one Blu-ray. One Blu-ray that you can pick up for probably £1 in CEX. I'll be honest. So I was... Oh, you know... Actually, I weren't on my phone too much either while I was ill. I just didn't feel like it, but I did go on eBay. I did find this, and I did put in an offer, and I got it accepted. So let's get all that packing. All that for this box in here. There's a box. Let's get this box out. Let's take a look at what lies within, and here we have it. Yes. It is Pixels. The Pixels collector's edition box set thing. Let's get this open. Let's take a look. Okay, so yeah. Let me get it out. He has put batteries in there for me. It does run on batteries. So we'll take a proper look at it in a minute. Let me just check everything about it. So this is one of those sort of diorama type of collector pieces that you get. Okay, so I put the batteries in. It has AA. Okay, so look, there we go. That's what it is. Look at that. It's a Pac-Man, eating, I don't know what city it is he's eating, but he's eating. Now, Pixels is the film that stars Adam Sandler, Kevin James, and Peter Dinklage. Peter Dinklage gives a fantastic performance in this film. And what this thing does is it lights up with a sort of flashing... Let's turn that off. It lights up with a flashing hue to it, like that. As you can see. It is meant to flash like that. But yes, it's all made out of, you know, like pixels, basically. Let's turn that light back on. So this is something that's been available for a while. I got it for 30 quid. I offered him £30 for it, which was accepted. Now the tray opens up, and inside it holds the this here, which obviously opens up and gives you the films there, 3D version and standard Blu-ray version in there as well. As you can see, yes, like I said, it is an Adam Sandler movie. I know Adam Sandler's not liked by many, hit and miss for others. Well, I mean, some of his films are dross, they really are, especially a lot of those Netflix ones that have been done recently. The Hateful Eight, is it? I never got. Is it Hateful Eight, or was that the Tarantino one? You know the one I mean. He done. Hateful Eight's the Tarantino one. What's the one that he done for Netflix? That's a sort of riff on that. And then Hubie Halloween was awful. And yeah, but yeah, that's a nice piece. I like these sort of collector's pieces. I don't have much room for these now, but this is one that I always sort of wanted to get a hold of, and now I have it for the collection. Fantastic. So that will sort of go and sit somewhere for a time, for a period. I don't know. It'll go somewhere. But yeah, so. Quality, I'm happy with that. Not that I want too many of these sorts of things, but you know, Pac-Man's you know, an iconic looking character in himself, and yeah, and I have fun with this film. I had no issue with it whatsoever. I know a lot of people did. I thought Peter Dinklage stole the film. I think he's very, very funny in it. He's got great comedic timing. It's a bit dusty, obviously the person has had it displayed, but yeah, all good, all good. Obviously there's the box that it comes in, all in great condition. Obviously this is from, where's that from? Edizione Limitata. French or Italian or whatever it may be. I don't know, I'm not that fluent in languages, not even my own. But yeah, so there we go. So Pixels. I do have a steelbook for it, and I believe that steelbook was Poundland pickup. There we go. Yeah, I don't mind the film. I have a laugh with it. That's it. So that's me done. Until next time. So thanks for watching, everyone, and I shall see you all on the next one. Of course I will. Take care and goodbye.